Hello, Spanish 3. Today we are talking about indirect object pronouns. What is an indirect object pronoun? An indirect object pronoun is used to replace the indirect object of a sentence, much like our direct object pronouns. However, an indirect object is a noun or an object that receives the direct object. So, for instance, if I were to say, I bought flowers for my mother, I bought them for whom? For my mother. That would be the indirect object. In order to find the indirect object pronoun, you must find the verb and ask to whom or for whom. So in the example that I gave you, I said, I bought flowers for my mother. I bought them for whom? For my mother. That's how I came up with my indirect object pronoun. For example, sounds a lot like the example I just gave off the top of my head. I bought flowers for my mother. I bought them for whom? For my mother. I made some cookies for Spanish Club. I made them for whom? For Spanish Club. I sent the package to my friend. I sent it to whom? To my friend. So as you can see, it can be a person or it can be a group of people. It just depends on who you are talking about. Your choices for indirect object pronouns are me, te, le, nos, os, les. And because my lovely little thing didn't work so well last time, I figured I would just write them in for you here, and they go in the order that they came. So looks kind of like what you would expect it to look like. We have our me, te, le, nos, os, les. And this would mean to the person that you're talking about or for. So I might say to me or for me, to her or for her, to us or for us, etc. When we replace an indirect object pronoun, first you have to find the verb, and then you ask to whom or for whom, and that's what gets you to your IOP. Once you find the IOP, then you have to go back to the chart that we just made, and you have to decide which one of those 6 forms are you using. Then you have to write in the rest of the sentence. For example, yo escribo una carta a mi abuela para la Navidad. I write a card or a letter to who? A mi abuela. A mi abuela is going to come out of this part of the chart right here. So le is what we are going to use for our indirect object. So le is what I'm going to replace mi abuela with. Remember that le has to go all the way over in front of the verb. That's where I get my yo le escribo una carta para la Navidad. Notice that I've taken the other parts of the sentence and I just strung them together on the end because you want it to say exactly the same thing. You want to say, I wrote her a letter for Christmas. These are some ones to practice. Please replace the IOP and then underline the DOP. Yo compro un boleto al concierto para mi amiga. Ella dice a su madre la verdad. Mi hermano manda una tarjeta a sus amigos. Yo doy las gracias a mis estudiantes por ser tan buenos. Yo compro las flores para mí. Okay, class. So these are the answers. I'll do my IOPs. I'll underline them in blue. So if you notice right here, the le is replacing the para mi amigo. And then if we say bought what? Bought un boleto. So our DOPs I will circle in red, and our IOPs I will underline in blue. So the next one says, ella le dice la verdad. The le is replacing the a su madre, and then we say tells her what? La verdad, the truth. In the next one, mi hermano les manda una tarjeta. The les stands for the a sus amigos. It has replaced that. We say has sent what? Una tarjeta, a card. The next one says, yo les doy gracias. We're replacing the a mis estudiantes. And then I said, I give what? Thanks, las gracias, for my great students, essentially. In the next sentence, we have yo me compro las flores. If I'm buying them for me, that's the part that the IOP is replacing. And I say buying what? Las flores. So please go to your blue worksheet that you've been working on for the last couple of days. If you flip over to the other side, you'll notice that there is a side that asks for you to use indirect object pronouns. Please do the entire page. That would be the 2 or 3 sections that are on it. I can't remember, and we will check those tomorrow in class. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.